Check, check, check. What's up, fanatics? Can I get an ear emoji if you can hear me?
Looking for an ear emoji.
Looking for a single ear emoji.
Anybody? Oh, yep, we got ears. We got ears on the chair.
There we go.
Alright, we'll take that. Little one.
I'm just putting a little something on IGTV to alert our friends there that we're going live.
Oh, we might have a few Sully voice on.
Or do we need to check the... What say you there, friends who are watching? Do I have the weird voice, or is it my normal southern twang high-pitched voice? Oh, I see deep voice Sully showing up on Mixer. It happens. It's in the settings no, on the streaming. I'll come over. We're working through it, folks. We'll be there in... Or have I still got the deep, crazy voice? Oh, did that fix the audio issues, folks, or do I still have the deep, crazy voice? For some reason, our streaming software likes to jump back to the wrong setting every time. Still deep. All right, we might have to reboot, folks, but we will be back momentarily, so just hang out where you're at. We'll be back in a second. You want to double check the settings before you hit go live? Or no, you already did, it's fine. So we're live then. All right, folks, can you hear me now? So I like Alicia before we left said, yes, your voice is wrong. I hope she was talking about the settings and not just me. I might go cry in the corner.
So, in his natural state.
Okay, so we're back. I love it. Okay, well, we can go live with video whenever then. I think we're good to go with this.
Do it. Got main coming up. We're doing it. That's better. Here we go.
What's up, fanatics? Welcome. We're going to get another live going for you here today on this Wednesday afternoon at Funko HQ. We're fresh off a trip to Funko Hollywood. You might see a friendly face back here. One of our exclusives from the Funko Hollywood grand opening, which was on Monday. Thank you for joining us. If it's the first time joining us, my name is Sully. I'm with the marketing team here at Funko. One of a big team that's out there working away right now. Just want to take some time to do a live with you guys like we do weekly. Chance to show you some new products, do some giveaways, give some A's for your Q's in case you have any questions for us. And we definitely will have those giveaways coming for you in a little bit. First thing we want to do is remind you about some things going on in and around Funko. First off, we're doing giveaways all the time on Twitter, so be sure to follow us there and retweet those for a chance to win. If you do win, it does take some time to get your shipments out to you. I know we get a lot of messages following up to say, did you get my info? Where's my prize? We have a small team dedicated to that, but it takes time. So allow us at least 3-4 weeks before you check in on your prizes. Funko Fashion Friday coming up this Friday. Don't forget to wear your Funko Pop tees or have your Loungefly gear with you. Take some photos, share those to social, specifically Twitter and Instagram, using the hashtag Funko Fashion Friday. We'll be on the lookout for those, and then we try to share them on our channels. I know we got Kyle behind the scenes over here trying to get our chat up on the screen. For some reason it's not happening. That's okay. We're going to get through this no matter what. Let's see. I promised you we would do some unboxings. I'm gonna start it off with a couple of the items from Funko Hollywood grand opening. As I mentioned, There were a couple we showed last week. We had the big boy over here, and we had Freddy holding the star. You can barely see those because they're in the background, but I do want to take the opportunity to show you a couple of the others. Now, these are Funko Hollywood exclusives, only available at that store. Just an FYI. One of them was Huckleberry Hound in pop form, wearing his, or he's holding the Funko Hollywood bag. That's right, not all of them were sunglasses. And I'm going to get him up on the spinner so that we can take a closer look at him here. Right now I've got the Funkoverse Batman up there taking some space, but I will swap it out. Biggity boom, there you go. So you guys can get a closer look at the Funko Hollywood exclusive. Got to say that carefully and slowly. I don't know what's going on with the chat there. May have to close that whole browser. Yeah, it's so funny. It's just because we have so many people involved, it just swamps it down. That's a good problem for us to have. So you're looking at the Huckleberry Hound Funko Hollywood exclusive. That was one of, I think we had like 8 or 9. No, was it 6, 7? We had 7. So there you go, there's a close-up of that one. And then I'll also dive in and show you the Tony the Tiger with sunglasses. Now, we did the sunglasses because it's Hollywood. It was our Funko Hollywood grand opening. And I think this makes perfect sense to have some variants of our existing figures with the sunglasses. We did have a good variety of exclusives. So you did see some that were fresh new ones. You saw some that were some variations to existing molds. If you're a giant Ad Icons fan, what a great opportunity to extend that collection. I'll put Huck up here, right next to Sully. Y'all might notice I brought an OG Sully in here for this week. But those were some of our exclusives for Funko Hollywood. I just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see them up close and personal in case you hadn't, or in case you're an inbox collector like me, maybe you bought it and you never even opened the box to see what the back of these amazing pieces of art look like. All right, we're going to continue our unboxing this week by taking a look at more of Peppermint Lane. I'm bringing these out. These are the individual pops. We looked at the Pop Town buildings last week that light up, but we also have these individual pops to help further the Peppermint Lane experience, if you will. If you're doing your holiday decorating using some of these, I wanted to give you an opportunity to see those up and close. Oh, there, I think you got it now. First one up, I'm going to look at Mrs. Claus and Candy Cane. This one's got a little pop buddy, as we call them, whenever they have a little pet in there with it. I'm going to pop that open carefully. Pop. There we go. He figured it out. I knew he would.
Hey,
Kyle's a pro.
I'm doing it.
While I'm doing that, I do see some questions popping up, and we will get to Q&A towards the end. But I saw a good one, and that was, I know we're going to get a lot of these. A question, when are you going to open, or will you open a location somewhere other than the 2 you have right now? We just now got LA open, y'all, so give us some time. I imagine if things go real well, there could be additional stores, but we don't have anything to confirm at this point. I definitely know our East Coast fans, specifically I hear a lot of love for New York on when we might do that. Again, no confirmation, but we hear you. If you want to drop those in the comments, we definitely would like to hear where you'd like to see another store. And then maybe down the road, that's something that'll happen. In the meantime, make sure you come up here to Everett, Washington to hang out with, we're still getting some Nightbot stuff delivered from our Funko game stream for Extra Life. You guys just ignore that for right now. I'm going to tell you something about Extra Life here in a moment. But anyway, go visit our Everett store up here, Funko HQ, and then also get out to Hollywood. It is now open to the public. You can go. It's open 7 days a week. All the details on the location with the address, the store hours, all that are on the Funko Hollywood Facebook page. Please go follow that. We will be using that page for additional things. I say that generally because we're still figuring out exactly how that's going to work. But we'll be bringing you more info on that page. Somebody said, is the Gears Pop game available already? It sure is. Check on the App Store and I believe Android iOS as well. All right, so did we do a close-up of Mrs. Claus?
We did.
Okay, so you guys got to see Miss Claus holding the little cookie sheet. I love it with the gingerbread cookies in there. Let's do the next one. I think makes sense. Let's do Santa. There was a Santa years ago as part of the Santa Claus is Coming to Town line, I think, or was it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? One of those. And that one had more of the superhero pose. This one, definitely an updated art, not from that movie. This is our own original line, the Candy Cane Lane, or I'm sorry, Peppermint Lane. So if you're looking to decorate for Christmas, I think these are amazing. And I have, as you'll see when I get to the vaulted section, I have quite a few Christmas items already. I have a huge moving box. It's like that big, full of Christmas stuff that I get out and I put the fake snow or like the cotton out to look like fake snow and I decorate them all up. I'm going to be working in the Peppermint Lane houses or town houses, as well as I have one of those cool ceramic Christmas trees that's all white that my grandparents got me years ago. I'm going to put all those together. All right, while we're looking at Santa there, I'm also going to get out Mayor Patty Noble. Now, we saw Patty as part of one of the Pop Town buildings. I can't remember. Yeah, looking at it, I believe this is a different mold than that one, or at least a variation on the mold. I love that we've got a Christmas tree. I'm going to get it spinning there. There we go. I love that we get a Christmas tree that has a personality. Like, I've never seen anything quite like that before, except for maybe like in a kid's book or something. So I think it's fun to be able to add this to your collection. Betwasted says, love this. Thank you, Betwasted. Always supportive. We appreciate that. Oh, Soda shouting out the Coca-Cola Bear Pop. We may have to take a look at that at some point. All right, and finally in the Peppermint Lane series, which, yeah, I believe we're looking at all the individual pops. We've got a very interesting 2-pack. Normally when you think Pop 2-pack, you think about a bigger package. These are in, I'll grab another box. These are in essentially a standard size pop box, just turned sideways. You get 2 for 1 on this. So you get Randy and Rob, which I believe named after a couple of the folks involved in building out our stores. Don't know if that's public or not, but I just said it. So there you go. Got the 2-pack here, and I'll put them on the stand individually for you guys to take a look. This is clearly Randy. How do I know? Because I know what Randy looks like in real life. And we'll wait till Randy gets around a little bit, and then I'll show you Rob. In the meantime, just a reminder, if you do have questions for us, drop those in the comments. We're going to be on the lookout. Kyle's going to pull those aside so we can get to them when we get to the Q&A section. If I see any good ones, though, in the meantime, I might jump on them early. Deadpool is asking about the cost of the individual 2-pack versus a normal vinyl or Pop 2-pack. I am not sure what the cost is, what the retail sales price on that is. I don't want to lie to you guys. It would be amazing if it were just $9.99, but you're getting 2 figures. I wouldn't be mad if it was $14.99. Hopefully y'all feel the same. All right, I'm going to put Rob up here since we got a full spin of Randy. There you go. He's still spinning. That's a good question, though. I love these tiny pops, says Betwasted. Yeah, we've done, I kind of was showing that today as well. When you look in the background here, original OG Disney Pop, some of the newer pops, Funko Verse item we're going to get to in a minute. We have a bunch of different sizes, the Dorbs, the regular pops. We have many, many sizes in the Pop and Funko family. So it's really interesting to see ones like this that are kind of a unique in-between size. What was my favorite section at the Hollywood store, asks Steve in EC. I think it was Toy Story. I got around there a few times to look around. There's so many cool areas in that building. That's a hard answer to give you. But I've always been a Pixar fan. And of course, the Sully Pop is available in that area. So that might have something to do with it. Shabam Diggity jumping in and saying that this 2-pack is $22.99 at GameStop. Interesting. I didn't know that. I'll have to find out what it is down here at Funko HQ. Again, I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm going to give you all good info. So, all right, so that was the unboxing on those. We took a look at a couple of Funko Hollywood things. I want to get to a giveaway. Let's talk. No, wait. I'm going to do one thing before that. I'm sorry. I'm jumping around on you guys. Let's talk Funko Verse. So going for the last month, we were giving you guys the opportunity to win. I'm going to put this on the spinner. The gold Funko Verse Batman Pop. Now that size on that is a little smaller than a standard pop. Let me put just for visual. Look at that. So you can, I don't know how to move. So there you go. Just so you have an idea about size, it is a little smaller because these are the actual Funko Verse size pieces that were made for the game itself. And they had to bring them down a little bit to make the game function, or else the big pops would take up too much space. So we gave you an opportunity to win this gold Batman Pop. We are taking a break on that one for a little while, and we're switching it over to give you a chance to win not a rose gold, but a gold rose. So this is from Golden Girls, which is one of the 4 versions of Funkoverse that we have available right now. This is a gold version of Rose holding the cheesecake that you can only get by entering to win on Twitter. And to do that, all you got to do is go find Funkoverse. That is our board game that's available at retail like Target, Walmart, tons of other stores, local not comic book, but local game stores. Just go find it in the wild, take a photo of you with it, and use the hashtag Funkoverse. It's a scavenger hunt We want to see where you're finding Funkoverse. You don't even have to purchase it. You can just share the photo. And you can share as many different photos in a week or a month as you want. Just don't share the same one over and over and over again. The idea is we want people to know where they can go find Funkoverse. And by you sharing it on your channels, we might reward you with one of these. We'll randomly pick names and then send them out to the winners. Or you may not get chosen, but we'll give you more opportunities. So keep trying. Batman may make an appearance because we do have some more of those. We'll do a Rose for at least a month. We'll be giving her away before we see what's next on the next ways to win Batman and Rose. I see some people saying, I have this. I love Rose. All right. It sounds like you guys are excited. I mean, it's Golden Girls. You can't go wrong, right? Golden Girls is awesome. All right. So there's that. Also, shout out to... I'm going to do a giveaway in just a minute, so I'm getting my Post-it and my winner ready. But just a reminder that we have these amazing Marvel buttons. I just like the noise of the buttons. It's hard for me to show these off. Let's see if we can get Rose to hold a button. Here I am rigging stuff up on the fly. I'm going to see if I can get her to hold a Wolverine button here. Will this work? Kinda. There you go. Let's see how this works out. She's got a Wolverine shield. There you go. That is one of 11 new Marvel 80th buttons. That's a fun way to show it. That we have, and we're giving these away. I gave away some Deadpools and Lokis at the Funko Hollywood grand opening because we had a few more of those. But this set of 11 buttons that I've got in front of me here, we're going to give those to people. Again, kind of a scavenger hunt type thing. Just share a photo of your recent purchase of a Marvel 80 Pop. Those are the really cool ones with the logo up at the, I'm just grabbing things, has a logo up at the top center there that says Marvel 80. Not like this. This is just an example. And on the back it shows their first appearance. Share your purchase. It can be one pop, it can be the whole set, whatever you want. Just make sure you use the hashtag Marvel80 in your post. I just went through before walking in here and picked 4 more winners and have already notified them. Later on this afternoon, we'll put out some of their photos that they shared, and we'll send you all 11 buttons. All right, while I'm still yammering on, let me give Rose another one to hold. See if there's a better way to do this. Probably not, given that I'm doing it on the fly. I'll put that on there for her. But anyway, that's your chance to win those, so please share those photos. We're on the lookout at least twice a week. We go through and pick a batch of people to win those, so please go share your photos. I mean, it's so easy. You may already have them in your collection. Just share the photo, and you're good to go. That's your chance to win right there. All right, so speaking of giveaway, last week I promised a prize pack that included a Social Media Freddy, a blue box, which had a variety of options in there, a variety of things, and all Marvel 11 or Marvel 80. There's 11 total buttons. Go to this one lucky winner, and the winner was somebody I just called out a second ago because she put in a good question, Shabam Diggity. But I had already selected her name. It's not because she just asked a question here. So congratulations, Shabam Diggity. You are my winner, and I will get with you on details on how to claim your prize. Actually, right now, because you watched on YouTube, and I can't DM you. So Shabam Diggity, email us, prizes@funko.com with all your details, and we'll get that shipped out to you. This week we're going to do another giveaway. So I'm going to move aside our Christmas items, our Peppermint Lane, and I'm going to show you what we're going to give away to our winner this week. We're going to kick it off with the Funko Shop exclusive for today, which I'll put on the spinner here in just a second, and that is Anna from Frozen 2, one of the versions of Anna, because there are a few, but it's the Funko Shop exclusive, which, stand alert, there is a stand involved. See if I can get her on there. Get her on the spinner. Yep. Sorry, I just like to mess with you. Hers is in the heel, makes it a little more challenging. I may not be able to get this to work on the fly. There we go. Slow spin, super slow. But here comes Anna around. That's going to be one of the items in our prize pack. Now, bear with me. I'm going to give you instructions on how to enter here in just a second. Second item in the prize pack is going to be, somebody called it out earlier, the amazing 10-inch Coca-Cola bear, which I'll wait. I'll hold it until we get that spin going on Anna there. You ready?
Yep.
We're going to include this bad boy right here, the 10-inch Coca-Cola bear, which is one of the most amazing things we've ever made. Can't put it on the spinner, so I'm just going to set it right behind Anna there. Let's see what that looks like. You going to see if you can make it work? Should I move Anna?
No, she's good.
You're going to make it work. Here, I'll do that little movement there. I see, back a little? Yeah. I see, whoa, in the comments. I see a lot of heart smiley faces. Anime is asking how to enter. I'm going to get to that in just a second, I promise you. So that's 2 items that are in the prize pack. We're also going to include, and I'm getting out the brown box here, which I think you guys know what that means. We're going to include Social Media Freddy in there as well, which I will just set in the background of our spin. There you go. In the brown box for his safety. But I'm not done yet. I got one more item. This was something we were handing out at Funko Hollywood. There was a gold version that we handed out there, but that was at Funko Hollywood. We also have the regular tuxedo version of Freddy. I'm looking around because I got one out of package. I'll set him. Let's see if I can work this. There you go. I put Freddy on there as well. So you're going to get everything you see there. The Anapop, the Coca-Cola Bear, the Social Media Freddy, and little Tuxedo Freddy, little happy Tuxedo Freddy, all in a prize pack. And in order to enter, you just need to drop the keyword, I'm going to give you the keyword, in wherever you're watching. That could be on Periscope, Twitter, Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're watching this video. You can go to all 4 channels and drop it in there if you'd like, or 5 channels. Totally up to you, because Facebook is one of those as well. And our keyword this week is going to be icon. I-C-O-N, icon. Just drop that keyword in there wherever you're watching. You only need to type it once per channel. Typing it multiple times will not increase your chances of winning. Just once per channel, I-C-O-N, icon. Drop that in there. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to get ready to show you some of the vaulted items. Then we're going to do some Q&A. All right. What are you looking at, all the icons dropping?
They're giving me a hard time trying to get this rigged up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was not something we've done before. I like to test Kyle and just see what he's capable of. I think he nailed it given that there was no time available. So good job, sir. Keyword deep voice. No, Coach JD. That's not right. Hello, Puerto Rico. I see you, Izzy Rocks. All right, so while you guys are doing that, next part is going to be the vaulted items. So I'm going to put these over here on the side. Now, before I get into it, I have to warn you, these are my personal items that I brought from home. These are not currently available at retail. They are what we call vaulted items at Funko. If you're unfamiliar, we make product for a very narrow window of time, most product. Some we make a little bit longer. Once that product is gone, we vault it. We don't make the product again, or as people say, remake or unvault. We don't really do that. If we ever make the same character again down the road, we do a new mold, a new design, kind of like we did Santa, so that it's totally different. This original Sully that I showed you up here in the background, we don't remake that Sully. We made a different Sully down the road a bit. So they're vaulted items. Again, my personal collection. If you want to get these, you'll have to go to the secondary market. So now that I've put up the warnings, we're going to keep with the holiday theme, and one of the first ones I'm going to show you here is Bunny Suit Ralphie from A Christmas Story. Honestly, top 10 favorite pops right here. I love this movie so much. I am going to take them out and put them on the spinner. Yes, you can go into full panic mode if you're in an in-box collector, but I'm here to tell you, these boxes were designed so that you can take the product out, and if you're careful about the way you take it out, you can then put it back in, no damage, no harm, no foul. But you just have to be careful. So what I do is I use either a butter knife or like a business card, a heavy duty one, a credit card, any of those. You just pop it on the bottom there, slide it back towards you, and pull that out of there, and then no damage to your corners. Clean, fresh, minty. And then don't crease them backwards, just open it delicately, and you can get your Bunny Suit Ralphie out. Now I know this because I take this out every Christmas to make it part of my Christmas display. And I'm going to put Bunny Suit Ralphie up there for you to take a look at, because some of you may have never seen what this looks like out of box or the back of it. Nothing surprising on the back. It's just pink, but there it is. This one, DeLorean asking the real question, is it flocked? This particular one is not flocked, but you make a great point. There is an exclusive flocked version of this one out there. That one is chef's kiss. It is brilliant. It is one of the most amazing flocked things we've ever made. I have it in my collection. I was lucky enough to get it years ago. So it's in there. And if you want to see what that looks like, you can get the Funko app and you can go in there and you can take a look at it. Or there's probably some photos floating around. I know I've taken several over the years. This line, though, for A Christmas Story had more than one pop in it. We've also got Sheriff Ralphie, which I've got here. His box is not in great shape. It almost opens on its own because it has been abused. Not by me. I got it this way. I love this one, too, because cowboy hats. Come on. You could do a whole line of cowboy hat pops. There is your Sheriff Ralphie. I love it. It is so cool. Look at that silver fringe. He's got his Red Ryder BB gun. So good. I could watch this movie so much, and I do every year. Thank you. Was it
TBS.
TBS? I was going to say TNT. Thank you, TBS, for putting it on loop for 24 hours. And then finally, the last one of this set is the old man, and he's got the leg lamp. I mean, come on. Is it more? Could you get more iconic than that for Christmas? I'm going to be careful here while I open it.
Maybe fragile.
It is fragile. Good point. That must be Italian. So I got to keep an eye on it here. And let me put the old man with the leg lamp up there for you guys to take a look at. This is glorious. It would be awesome if we could extend this set one day. I've never heard of any plans to do so, so I'm not confirming anything. But how cool would it be to have the leg lamp on its own? 10-inch maybe? Light up? Come on, son. All right, so there's that. Again, these are vaulted items. Just wanted to give you guys an opportunity. Gruesome Nice, I've never seen it. There you go. That's exactly why I do this, so that you guys get an opportunity to see some things that you may not normally see.
No, I think he hasn't seen the movie.
Gruesome.
I think that's what he was referring to.
Just by the way, in case you're just joining us and you've forgotten my name, I wore it here on my shirt so you wouldn't forget.
You're not missing.
All right, so there are the vaulted items. I will not be giving those away, but just a reminder for the prize pack that we did announce a little earlier, drop that keyword icon anywhere in the chat. You can do that for the next week. We won't pick this winner until next week, so you still have an opportunity to win. Like, hey, it's Kebs, just dropped on Periscope. Good job, Kebs. All right, what else do we have? It's time for some Q&A. Let's do that, right? I think we got to everything else. Before we do the Q&A, just a reminder that Paka Paka is starting to appear at your local GameStop and ThinkGeek stores. Now, your next question is going to be, which GameStop and ThinkGeek store? Hold your horses. We don't have an exact list for you yet, but there is a funko.com/Paka page. That's P-A-K-A. Let me try that again with letters, not just phrases. That is funko.com/Paka. Paka. This is a new type of machine that we put out. There are 3 different types of characters that you can pull out of those machines. You buy a token at the front counter, you drop it in there, you pick from either Munchies, Soda Cats, or Kawaii, said appropriately, I learned that last week on the live, Kawaii Village, and you get a little egg like this, a little ball, and you crack it open like you would an Easter egg. You can just squeeze in the center, it pops right open. You got a blind ball character inside. People are starting to share their photos of Paka Paka all over the place. It's amazing. Dr. Purpur is my favorite one, Comic Zombie. There are a ton of these. We have 5 or 6 machines at the new Funko Hollywood store. There's one machine here at Funko HQ, which people have been going nuts for, and they're starting to appear, like I said, at GameStop and ThinkGeek stores. So if you guys find it, share a photo of the machine or whatever you pull out of it, and use the hashtag #IFoundPakaPaka so that other people will know where to go look for Paka Paka machines until they get all rolled out. We keep saying coming soon, and everybody's like, well, I've already seen it. And then other people are like, what are you talking about? Please send it to my area. We're working on it. It takes a while to load out those big machines and deliver them across the country. So, all right, so there's my rant. Now let's get to some questions. Let's see, will we do Christmas ornaments? I'm particularly jumping to that one for a reason, Kyle.
Yeah.
Christmas ornaments, that is a great question. We have done in the past a few random Christmas ornaments. We did them for Stranger Things, which I think we still have here at Funko HQ. I would like to see more personally, but I don't know of any plans specifically to bring any more to retail. So that might be a next year thing. I would recommend, if you have Pops, if you've got maybe some extras of Pops or Pops you really like, you could always make them into Christmas ornaments. I think the pint-sized heroes are perfect for that. Just me. I could be crazy. Oh, that's Musical Netta.
Musical Netta. Hollywood exclusive.
My favorite Hollywood exclusive. I think I've got to go with Freddy. Just because, I mean, if you're a real Funko collector, a real fanatic, Freddy, I'm going to put him on the spinner. Freddy is our mascot. He's our guy. I mean, he's Freddy Funko. He's the guy. And I personally love extending my Freddy Funko collection at like Fun Days and here at Funko HQ, and now I can do that at Funko Hollywood by picking this up. And what's funny is somebody months ago or weeks ago said, hey, if you're going to do an exclusive, make Freddy holding his star. And they had not seen this, and then boom, here it is. So good call, whoever recommended that. That's amazing. Somebody said, I got Paka Paka on the corner in Hollywood. Well, Trevor, I see you. I hope you don't mean like it was just laying out there. I hope you mean at a location. King Kurt said, any hints for 12 Days of Christmas? So great opportunity, great question, Kurt. There will be a hint or hints coming. of what will be included, but we're doing the 12 Days of Christmas differently this year. On Cyber Monday, we'll be selling a bundle. I've forgotten how many exact items are in there, but based on 12 Days of Christmas, I think it's 12. They will be all delivered at one time to you. They are all pops. That's the real call out here. We listened to you guys from past years when you said, didn't like this, more pops, more pops, more pops. We listened, that's what you're getting. You're getting all pops, and there's at least one big pop. Why am I looking around? I'm looking around for the box of our bear. There's gonna be at least one 10-inch pop in that bundle, as well as a whole bunch of other ones. And so you asked for hints, teasers. I don't have any to give you today, but I can promise you they are coming. So you'll have an idea of what some of the items in there are. I got to tell you, I've been following Funko for many years. I've always liked the 12 Days of Christmas items. This bundle, hands down, blows away what we've had in the past. I will be purchasing it if I can get it, because I think I have to go online just like everybody else. So I'm hoping I can get in. So there's as best I can do to help you out there.
There's also pocket pop keychains, which make for great ornaments.
Oh, good call. Somebody else, we don't have the name exactly, but somebody else said you can use pocket pop keychains as ornaments. How of all people did I not clue in on that immediately? Yes, that is brilliant. Absolutely, you should look at pocket pop keychains. I just saw another question Extra Life. Okay, so I skimmed over this earlier. I wanted to circle back on it. This is kind of answering a question from MC Hammers, kind of hinting at a new thing. This afternoon, we're putting on tickets on sale for a Giving Tuesday game night event here at Funko HQ in Everett, Washington. There is a $50 ticket price, but everybody who comes in is going to get a goodie bag full of stuff with opportunity to win some more prizes, I believe, throughout the evening. There will not be a live funcast. There will not be, what was the other thing I warned? Oh, there won't be any specific exclusives made for the event. It is an opportunity to come out for the night, to hang out with some more fanatics, to play Funkoverse and some other games here at HQ, maybe even with some of us from the marketing team and from HQ that work here in the building, maybe the retail employees. But the money from that, the proceeds from the event, will go to the Extra Life charity with CMN Hospitals. We did an Extra Life game stream day a few weekends ago on Saturday, and unfortunately that day there was some problems, thanks to some less than savory folks, with the website for Extra Life. So this is a good opportunity for us to kind of make up and help out Extra Life even more by taking the ticket price, the ticket sales, and donating them to Extra Life. So I bumbled through that with my words. I think you got the idea. The tickets for that go on sale this afternoon. If you'd like details on the event, go to Funko.com, and in our blog, you'll see a nice big blue and light blue image that says Extra Life or Game Night. Go into that for details. Thank you, Trevor, for quoting me. I like that. And then if you want to get tickets for the event, your best bet is to follow us on Twitter this afternoon for when tickets go live. Your next question is, what time is that? Specifically not telling you, but the window is 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific time. So somewhere in there, they'll go on sale. If we tell everybody the exact time, the site will crash. So it'll be first come, first serve on those $50 tickets. You can buy a maximum of 2 per person. You plus 1, non-transferable. Again, all the proceeds from that go to Extra Life. I think we got time for like 2 more questions. Skies Kozu, I hope I'm doing that right. Is there a release date for when the Funko Fan Club birthday gifts will happen? Skies, I don't have an exact date for you. I'm sorry on that. I know what we did plan on doing, like we've told you guys in the past, was getting you in the platform, asking you what you want from the program, and we did promise that those birthday gifts would happen. I don't think it's starting until the beginning of next year, but don't quote me. Let me take that back and get a real answer for you. I'm going to find out exactly what's going on with that. I just think that's what the case is. I don't want to lie to you. But don't worry, I think the way birthdays work is you have another one coming up the next year. I hope. I just had one, and I hope to get to the next one. That was really sarcastic. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come across so rude. I'm just joking. Let's see. I got time for one more question, then we've got to go for the day. Thank you guys for joining us. While we're looking for that last question, don't forget that you can enter to win a big 10-inch Christmas, Coca-Cola Christmas bear. I'm looking for all the pieces, and I've put them in all different places. The Anna, the Social Media Freddy, and the Tuxedo Freddy. All that in a prize pack just for typing in ICON, I-C-O-N, anywhere in the chat, and we'll pick a winner next week. Oh, we got one? I see it. Wait. I did see it.
God bless it. Oh, what happened?
That's all right. Kyle will get there. We'll get there.
donate to the
Extra Life?
Extra Life without watching the stream. And if they could,
Okay, so great question. Was it Big Papa? Big Papa Pop asks, could you make a donation to Extra Life without buying tickets to the event? Yes, you absolutely can. So when we did the live stream a couple Saturdays ago, we set up on Extra Life's site a link to the page where you can donate. We'll put that back out there again. But if you go back to our feed from a couple Saturdays ago on Twitter, it's there over and over and over again. And then maybe if we're real lucky, one of our mods will find it and can put it in the chat. But you can still donate on that site anytime. Extra Life is not about just one day. They just hype that one day, but it's really about all year making donations. And Extra Life is a fantastic charity. All the money that they make, like as much as is humanly possible, goes directly to helping those kids in need, buying equipment, taking care of their family during their treatment. You can go on the Extra Life website, and I'm not going to do justice in telling you all the things that they do. Their website does a wonderful job. They're wonderful people to work with as well. We've been very lucky to work with Brandon over at Extra Life, and it's a great charity. So if you guys can't make it out to the event and you still want to help, we'll make sure to get that link out there again in a place where you guys can access it. Great question. So thanks again for joining us, everybody. We're running a little over this week, but be sure to enter to win. Join back next week. I hope we'll have another live next week. I actually will not be here. I'll be on vacation. So it's up to the rest of these guys to tackle that. Hopefully we'll have one. If not, we'll do one again at the end of November or the beginning of December. Don't worry. We're not going to stop doing these anytime soon. And until next